Dynamax Hitmonlee has arrived as a part of the well-armed event in Pokemon GO. And in today's video, we're going to discuss how you can solo Dynamax Hitmonlee. Hello everyone, my name is Jeff and welcome back to the channel. And yes, it is time to solo Dynamax Hitmonlee. Now, Dynamax Hitmonlee is a pure fighting type Pokemon, meaning that there are 3 types you should consider bringing in. Those, of course, are going to be fairy types, psychic types, and flying types. For the flying type, Dynamax Corviknight's a pretty good option. Dynamax Unfezant and the Dynamax Kanto birds with flying type moves will also do a ton of damage. For the psychic type, one of the best by far and one that you're going to see in this video is Dynamax Alakazam. And then, of course, you have the fairy types. And the best Dynamax fairy type in the game right now is the one that you're going to see in this video next to the Alakazam. It's going to be Dynamax Gardevoir. Hi, Editor Jeff here. Just a quick note that Crown Form Zacian is a steel and fairy type. So it does technically have the fairy typing, and it does have access to Play Rough. However, since it doesn't have access to Charm, you're not going to be able to use any Dynamax fairy type moves. So while they are incredibly powerful, personally, I don't recommend bringing in Crown Form Zacian because it's not able to get the Dynamax fairy type move because it doesn't have access to a fairy type quick move. All right, back to the video, and let's solo Dynamax Hitmonlee. Now, Dynamax Hitmonlee is a Tier 3 Dynamax Pokemon. It is a pretty powerful Dynamax boss, and so what we're going to do to prepare for that is I'm going to go over and power up a lot of Dynamax Pokemon. I have an Alakazam right here. It has 15 for its attack stat. It has maxed out Max Mindstorm, and we're going to power it up as far as we can, all the way to 2,901. That's 169,000 Stardust down. We don't quite have enough regular Abra candies to get it all the way to when we start using the XLs, but that's going to be an incredibly powerful Pokemon. Next up, we're going to go GAR. We're going to go to my Gardevoir. Let me scroll down just a bit. There it is. Dynamax Gardevoir with a perfect attack stat and a perfect defense stat. And as incredible as this is going to be, and as expensive as this is going to be, we're going to get it all the way to level 50. That's right. We're about to spend 479,000 Stardust and get this one all the way from the level that it was caught at as a Ralts to level 50. That's going to cost us 475,000 Stardust, 248 candies, and 296 Ralts XL candies. Power up. Yes, and there we go. One of my first level 50 Dynamax Pokemon. And we are going to use it as a fairy type, as you can see down there, with Charm and Dazzling Gleam. Now, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and give it the, not mega, level 50 tag. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to go over here to my battle team, and we're going to take a look at the team I will be bringing in. And there we go. So we're going to go in, like we said, with the Psychic type Metagross. That is powered up to, I believe, level 40, maybe 41. Then we have our level 50 Gardevoir and the Alakazam that we just powered up. Now, Alakazam does not have great defensive stats, so I'm probably only going to be switching into the Alakazam when we're able to Dynamax. Let's go ahead and ready up. I'm really excited about this. These came out less than 2 hours ago. This is my first attempt to solo Dynamax Hitmonlee. And in today's video, we're going to do it. We're going to solo it. And then tomorrow's video is going to be a solo attempt for Dynamax Hitmonchan. And there it is. Oh, that looks so cool. Let's go. All right, now we do have Psychic type fast and charge moves, meaning we're going to be doing quite a bit of damage. And I have heard from a couple of you in the comments not to use the charge moves when you are trying to power up to your Dynamax move. So it just feels weird not using those charge attacks. I'm going to go ahead and use them right now just to see how much damage that does. And, ooh, that doesn't do a lot of damage at all. This is going to be a very difficult solo attempt. I'm actually a little concerned here. Okay, so Brick Break is not doing a lot of damage, but it's definitely chipping away at our Dynamax Metagross here. We're about at half health, and we are nowhere near half health on the Hitmonlee. So this is going to be a very, very challenging solo. And I'm trying to dodge around a little bit. Brick Break by itself doesn't do a lot of damage, but it does happen pretty frequently. Okay, here in a second, we should be able to Dynamax. And as soon as we do, we're going to switch into that Alakazam. All right, come on, finish off. Come on, get the Dynamax power particles, whatever they're called. Let's go, come on. Anytime now. Okay, switching to the Alakazam. Alakazam has maxed out Max Mindstorm and should be able to do a ton of damage. Also, my camera's shaking just a little bit there from how hard I'm tapping the screen. So that's gonna, ooh, that doesn't do nearly as much damage as I was hoping that it would. But we're still chipping away at the Dynamax Hitmonlee. We're gonna get it close to the yellow. We might be able to get it down into the yellow before our next Dynamax. We are gonna switch back. And because this one's about to faint, we're just gonna go ahead and use that Psychic and try to get a little bit more. And anytime now this Metagross is going to faint. This is not looking good. Let's just get that last Psychic off. I know it's probably not going to give us nearly as many max particles. And okay, we're back to, let's see, that's going to be our Gardevoir that just came in. We're at like half health on the Hitmonlee, just over half health. And there it is. There's yellow. Okay, half health. We're at half health. We do still have a chance. We still have our Alakazam. That's going to be what we're coming into for the Dynamax moves. And we do still have the Gardevoir. We've got 2 Dazzling Gleams powered up there. I'm not going to be using those because, as I've heard from several of you in the comments, using your charged attacks while you're in this mode, actually allows you to collect particles slower, which might hurt you overall. I'm not 100% sure if that's the case, but I'm going to take a test. We're going to see if it works, and it does appear to be filling up much faster. Switching now to the Alakazam. Dynamax Alakazam just looks so cool, man. So cool. My voice cracked there, but you know what? We're just going to keep going. Max Mindstorm. Let's see. That's going to do a good bit. Okay. Max Mindstorm again. Is this going to be enough to get it? It is. It's enough to get it down into the red. Okay. Max Mindstorm one more time. Get it even further. There we go. We might do it. We might solo. Switch back. Switch back. Go back to Gardevoir. Go back to Gardevoir. Okay. There we go. We're going to just go ahead and throw these 2 Dazzling Gleams real quick. That does a little bit, not nearly as much as I would like. We're going to collect those max particles and swipe over, not sweep over. All right. Come on, Gardevoir. Come on, Gardevoir. Ooh, Blaze Kick. Again, Blaze Kick is kind of chipping away at the damage there. We do still have yellow health, so looks like a little bit over a quarter health on our Gardevoir down there. We really need to keep this Gardevoir alive as long as we can because Alakazam is incredibly powerful as an attacker, but has really bad defensive stats. And we are so close to a successful solo attempt. Come on, Gardevoir. I'm going to throw the Dazzling Gleams. I think the Dazzling Gleams here are going to be able to finish it off. Is it going to do it? Well, let's see. Is it going to do it? Yes, we soloed it. Let's go. We have soloed Dynamax Hitmonlee in Pokemon Go. All right. Oh, the camera's shaking. I don't care. I am so excited. 2 rare candies. 1 Tyrogue Candy XL, 7,500 XP. And we're going to skip this because as soon as this video's over, I have a Dynamax Hitmonchan across the street that I'm going to solo for tomorrow's video. So we're going to skip. We're going to click OK. Usually I would put something in the power spot. And now, do we get the shiny? Do we get the green, the olive-colored, weird-looking green, shiny Dynamax Hitmonlee? Let's see. We do not get the shiny. 1429 is what we're going to get. I don't know the hundo offhand, but I will put that on the screen while I'm editing. So you should see the hundo right now. 1. Oh, it broke out on the first one. All right. 1429. Come on. Let's see if we get a good throw. And, oh, my finger slipped on that one. All right. 1, 2. But it doesn't matter. We caught it. Let's go. Now, is this going to be one worth powering up? Hey, 15 attack. I will take that all day. Now, as is tradition on the channel, we're going to scroll down to the solo tag, and we're going to go and rename it Solo, because we have now soloed Dynamax Hitmonlee in Pokemon Go. I do want to mention that Dynamax Hitmonlee and Dynamax Hitmonchan are excellent counters for Gigantamax Snorlax, which is going to be coming out in just a few days. I believe this weekend, actually. So, go out and solo Dynamax Hitmonlee. Go out and battle the Machop Dynamax battles. Go out and get you some excellent fighting types so that you're ready for Gigantamax Snorlax. All right, well, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up down below to let me know. Were you able to solo Dynamax Hitmonlee? Did you get the shiny? Drop something in the comments and let me know. I am so excited to have successfully soloed Dynamax Hitmonlee, and I look forward to hearing about your solo attempts. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. Thank you all so much for watching. Best of luck on your shiny grinds. And as always, I will see you in the next Pokemon Go video.